Hello, banana peppers. I still want to say, hey everybody, it's funny. Look, I just discovered the worst lighting ever, okay? Because I was gonna film from this angle and I was like, wow, this is superbly bad. Look at what a difference, like, just from sitting here makes. Ugh, you guys, I feel like I say this every day of my life, but today has been sheer insanity. Actually, this entire week has been sheer insanity. Right now, you guys, I really hope, and like, look at priorities, okay? Because I'm like, oh, I hope I can get all my videos up for the weekend in time, because we're literally on hurricane watch right now. And you guys, it is really throwing a monkey wrench into my plans for the weekend. If you guys, I know now that there's places that like don't have hurricanes. You guys like don't experience hurricanes, but I guess you have like other equally as terrifying bad weather stuff like tornadoes and earthquakes and stuff like that. Although I do think that there are some regions of Texas that are more prone to earthquakes. Do we have earthquakes in Texas? Actually, maybe we don't. I know some areas of Texas do get hit by tornadoes. I have actually like driven through a little baby tornado one time. You guys, I don't know, we have crazy weather here, but like hurricanes, I feel like, I'm like, oh my God, hurricanes are the worst, but I feel like it's just because it terrifies me because it's like the really bad weather that we tend to get here along the coast of Texas. I mean, I don't know, like lots of places, obviously, I'm sure you guys know that like lots of places along the coastline, it's not like just the coast of Texas, but down here around Galveston, which I live on the south side of Houston, like it's always like a big thing, like hurricane. And like just scrambling today, like I went with my friend Chris, you guys know him, he's like my brother from another mother, but we went out and like did like last minute hurricane preparedness today. Dogman stayed home and was doing hurricane preparedness at the house. And then Chris and I went out and we were just like looking for like basic stuff like water. Like we already have like a little bit of water, so it's not like a like urgent kind of situation, but we were like just trying to get like a little bit more than the little bit that we had. And like it's so mind-blowing to just walk into a store and there's like no bottles of water. It's like a zombie apocalypse or something. There's just like no water. And I don't know, you guys, like I don't know. I hate rain. I hate rain. Hate rain. Like literally if it never rained, I would be happy as a clam. Like I never am excited about rain. So like when I'm like, oh my gosh, there's just gonna be like days and days of like flooding rain. And honestly, I feel like that's like a big thing for my anxiety is like feeling trapped. Cause definitely like if I start to have an anxiety attack or a panic attack, like normally what I do is like Dogman and I will go for a lot of walks and we'll just like walk it out. Or I go for drives a lot of the times. I'll like roll the windows down, listen to the radio, but it's just like the act of like being in motion. And so when it's like literally just a deluge of rain and the streets are potentially flooded, like you're not walking in that and you're not driving cars in that. So I'm just like, oh, not looking forward to it at all, but I'm sure everything is going to be fine. We're kind of hoping that at least we're not going to be on the dirty side. There's like, but do you know what I'm saying? It just sucks for somebody else. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if we're kind of more on the clean side, like that means somebody else is gonna get the dirty side. So it just kind of sucks for everybody. Like basically if you're on the dirty side, it means that it's like stronger and like the hurricane or whatever, you know what? I don't know if there's a threat for it to become like a tropical depression, which sometimes that's worse than hurricanes because hurricanes at least usually like move through pretty quickly. So even if it hits you or it hits you hard, normally they have like speed behind them. So it just kind of like hits you and then passes. But like tropical depressions will just literally hang in the air for sometimes days and just like dumping consistent rain for 5 minutes about the weather. Bet you guys are not here for that. So I don't know, wish me luck, you guys. I'm pretty sad though because Sydney was coming into town this weekend because we are working on a really special project right now. So she was coming into town just for the weekend so we could kind of like hammer away at this project. And now literally, you guys, I don't even know if she's gonna be able to come, because like we don't even know like if it's gonna hit on Friday. Like, would we even like, they'd probably cancel her flight, and then B, like, even if she got here, like what if we couldn't get to the airport, which is on the other side of the city? Just crazy, you know? And it's just like, oh, it just sucks when you're like looking forward to something, you have it all planned out, and then like literally it's just like weather. What are you gonna do? So other than that fun stuff, which I've just rambled on about for 5 minutes, you guys, I have had like sincere, and I don't know if you guys have been here, I know some of you guys, it's so fascinating to me, and you always have to say hello in the comments, because it's always fascinating to me that some of you guys who are here on this channel did not come from Graveyard Girl, which is wild to me, because I would not even think that YouTube would even possibly, like, I would think that they would like hide these videos and be like, don't watch this. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what would these videos be recommended with? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, when would these videos ever be suggested, basically? Because I really like don't, like I always say, it's not like I don't put effort into this channel, but it's just like I'm not like, this is just like my path of freedom. Oh my God, more on this later. Path of freedom from thinking about anything with like numbers or tags or like anything like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just here to like hang out with you guys and chill out with you guys and like really kind of ignore the social media kind of stuff. Where was I going with this statement? I was trying to say, oh yeah, back to my original thought. So if you guys have not been around or on my channel since like November of last year, maybe early December, I want to say it happened to me for the first time the week after Thanksgiving, but I have this one handbag. I think my mom and dad got it for me for the holidays or something. I don't know when. I've had it for a while. It's this one silver handbag and I love it, but the strap on it is so thick, and I just don't know if it's because I like, the bigger the bag, the more of a pack rat I am, and it just becomes like full of gum wrappers and receipts and loose change and who knows what, camera batteries. I don't know if it's because I put so much stuff in it or just like the ergonomics of this bag. But you guys, like the first time I carried it for like probably a month in a row, I went to the hospital, honestly. It was like this intense shoulder, muscular, like the worse it gets, the more parts of my body starts to get affected. And finally I went to the emergency room because it was like the pain, it felt like it was like going right through me, like through like my chest. And like literally it was horrifying. Had to go to the emergency room. They of course gave me like, I don't even know what it is technically, but it's like a pain reliever, muscle relaxant kind of thing. And so I think it was the beginning of December last year, like I literally, like they told me to like take this medicine for like 5 to 7 days straight until like I couldn't turn my head. It was really jacked. Like I'm sure if we went back on Graveyard Girl, like we could probably find like a week in December or late November when I just disappeared, and it's because like I honestly like was just in bed crying. Stopped carrying the handbag, like took the medicine for however long it was prescribed, and then felt better. Like the muscle pain went away, whatever, all that, good to go. So I was just like wanting to switch my purse out like a couple weeks ago and saw it in my closet, and I was like, oh, I bet that was just a fluke, or maybe I was just really tense, or like whatever. And so I started carrying it again, and you guys, that muscle pain like started to come back, and it starts to come back slowly, and I was just like too stupid and too belligerent to stop carrying the bag, because like I should have put 2 and 2 together. And then by, was it Sunday or was it Monday? I don't remember which day it was, but I was like literally in extreme pain again, and I like couldn't even drive because I couldn't like turn my head, and so I ended up like just having to take one of those medicine, and now I'm better. But honestly, like I am still sore. And I feel like I'm not sleeping properly, or I'm just like really stressed out lately, so I'm sleeping tense. So I feel like I'm just like never, like even with like trying to be restful, like it's just kind of still screwed up. And now it's the weirdest sensation because it's like in my shoulder. I hope this doesn't upset any of you guys, but like, do you know when you, like if you go and you like get a shot or something, like a flu shot or whatever, that's what it feels like. It's almost like a little like nerve pinching sensation that's just like, meh, like right in my shoulder. And it just kind of has been annoying me like for the past like 3 days, because I'll just be like doing whatever I gotta do, and then it's like, meh, like right in my shoulder. I'm like, thanks for that, thanks for that. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I've been like crampy lately, TMI. And the only thing that helps me, like sometimes it's unbelievably bad. I feel like people like literally have to be like, you are like the sickest sounding person on the planet, because I feel like all the time I'm just like, oh, I'm under the weather. But like, you guys, like sometimes my cramps get out of control, and I literally like cannot get out of bed. It's so bad. And like sometimes the only thing that makes me feel better is like caffeine and chocolate. And so I've just been like eating all this chocolate on going to bed, and it's like the teeth, the cramps, the shoulder, I'm just like falling apart. And like still, I don't know, I have stuff I have to get done. Like I have all these deadlines, and then I'm like trying to, it's starting to drive me crazy. I feel like I say this all the time, but I have all of these like really exciting things coming up and just stuff that I'm working on. And I just feel like this has been the worst week to have deadlines, because I'm just a flipping mess. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I just need like 3 days to just sleep. But I don't, maybe while a hurricane is blowing through, I can just take a little nap, but maybe not, because then I won't have the TV, and everyone knows I can't sleep without the TV on. Oh boy. So that has been my fun week. Oh my gosh. And then I put my finger on Snapchat today, and I know I feel like I have to explain this before I show up on my channel tomorrow, and everybody's like, did you get mauled by a tiger? Like I literally look like I got into a battle with Freddy Krueger, and it's can I please explain to you guys how I got this? I am so clumsy, seriously. So I got a fabulous little PR box in the mail the other day, and I literally am such a kid at heart. I'm like, oh, a box of toys. So I got a PR box. I guess Zuru is coming out with new Tangles, and if you were like a 90s kid, you remember when Tangles originally came out. I felt like they were like all the rage. You would buy these little things, and I have a bunch that's open because I pretty much have opened them all already, but you would get these little things and you would pull them apart. You can like reshape them. It looks so beautiful like this, and I can never figure out how to retwist it back the way it originally comes. But you can basically, you know, it's almost like a stress toy. It's like before there was fidget spinners, there was Tangles. But so I got a bunch of these little packs the other day, and I got some blue ones, and I got some with orange pieces. And so I was like, I'm gonna make one for Dog Man. And so you pull them apart, you know, you can like pull them apart and like snap them. Ooh, fascinating. This silver one has like red insides. I was not expecting that. But you can pull them apart, right? So you get these little pieces, and you can connect them to other pieces, like if you buy other colors. Whatever you want to do, like really no injury should be involved in that, okay? But like one piece was like particularly hard to clip, and I guess I was just being extra belligerent, and so I literally like shoved this piece. I was like holding it like that, shoved this, and I think I got it with my own thumbnail, which is just grisly, and I just like literally scraped myself so bad, and then continued to put it together, and then scrape myself 2 more times, because literally that's how clumsy I am. Like, look at how easy that is. How can anyone possibly, only me, literally only me. Why do I just keep showing you guys this? So, but anyway, I'm in love with my Tangles. I don't know if they're out in stores yet, or if they like sent it to me to be like, they're coming. I don't know. Speaking of toys that came in the mail, get ready for a super special Bunny Dog Man unboxing, because I ordered this off of eBay. I don't know why, I just held this up and like literally thought, no explanation needed. Everybody knows what this is, right? So I've told you guys forever that Dogman and I have always collected these vinyl toys. We started collecting them, I want to say like 2006. Like, we would just take these trips to Austin together, and I really feel, well, a lot of places in Austin still do sell them, but like when vinyl toys like first became a thing, like everybody sold, like even Urban Outfitters, like we would buy them from there. So we would like go to Austin, we would go to all these different shops, we would like buy all these different ones that like we just literally bought them probably because we thought the different like packages were cool, like the packaging, and then we would like take them to the hotel room at night and like open all these like mystery things, and it was like a little thing that we do. But we have had this saying, I feel like we're gonna like reprise this in the main video. So if you feel like you're gonna watch that video, maybe like skip ahead. I'll just tell you guys the long short of it. But there has been this one character that we have had a phrase for like the last 10 years of our life. I'll stop there so that the main video will be entertaining for you guys. But there's this one character that we've been looking for 10 years, that we refer in our everyday lives, everyday conversation for 10 years. And he came from this set, which are these Kidrobot ones from 10 years ago. They came out in 2007, and they're called Doma Acid Sweeties. And they were just so colorful. And I found a complete set of them that have never been unboxed before. I'm trying to like do the little pop card without breaking it, because I feel like I'm gonna keep this box in my closet forever and ever. 10 years old these are. So we found an entire case of totally unopened ones. So I don't know, hurricane not coming through might equate that we would do these sooner than later. I don't know. I'm literally like itching and scratching to open these up. But I don't, oh my gosh, like some of the tops are popped already. It's probably literally just because the flippin' glue, you know. Part of me just wants to look at them forever, all like sealed and perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you come across like something old at an antique mall and it's like 200-year-old ketchup bottle and you're like, better not open that. But part of me wants to find that character that we're really looking forward to finding. I think there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 in here. And do you guys know what's crazy though? Is the character that we are looking for is definitely one of the most rare. He is 1 out of every 100. So we don't even stand like 1/4 of a chance that we're gonna get the actual figure that we're looking for. But you never know. There might be 10 years of good luck in this box, just waiting to be opened. You guys, once I start doing like mystery unboxings, like I just want to keep doing them. Sometimes I do wish I just had like a total unboxing channel just so I could like do one, but I don't know, I might start doing one a week here on this channel in addition to all the vlogs and stuff. How has it already been 18 minutes? I don't even understand the progression of time. Probably because I spent 5 minutes talking about the weather. I kind of like this tail, but also you guys, I am living to get a haircut. My hair, I will show you guys because I feel like I always have it pulled up or curled or something. I don't know though. I really do feel like I've straightened my hair a lot this year, but look at this. It's like kind of, it's to the point where it's driving me crazy because I feel like it's so long at this point that I kind of like can't do anything with it. It starts to get so heavy. It just like, look at this. I just washed it yesterday and it already looks so flat on the top. And I feel like it just doesn't want to stay in a sassy bun because it's so heavy. And I honestly want much more black in my hair, but obviously I'm not gonna like let anybody do my hair besides Guy Tang, so I have to wait until I get to see him again, which I hope is gonna be sooner than later because my hair is faded and it's way too long and I want to cut it. You guys, looking at all those old pictures of myself really makes me miss like my crazy choppy layered hair. And I don't know when the last time is that you guys have seen me with hair like that, but I don't know, it's kind of cool. It was like definitely kind of ratty looking, but also it was like my thing. So I really just want like many more black chunks and possibly like many ratty chopped. How am I gonna convince Guy Tang to just rattly chop my hair? And just be like, yeah, just butcher it, you know, whatever. Oh my gosh, I'm not wearing my Fitbit. It just bothers me to think of like how many steps I've taken that I didn't get any credit for. Credit for my own health, literally. I wonder how many hours, why do I keep saying I wonder how many hours I slept last night. Oh, it cleared it out already because it's definitely 1:49 in the morning. And I really wanted to get a video filmed so I could have another video up for Graveyard Girl tomorrow. That would be like 2 videos back to back, and I would have felt so good about it. But I'm really glad that a lot of you guys seem to like my last thrifting haul video. It's been so long, and definitely, oh my gosh, do I even have time to get into this rant? It's gonna be another 30-minute long video if I do. Are you guys okay with that? Are you okay with that? I hope you are. Okay, I gotta start another file though, because we all know camera cuts me off at 20 minutes. It's been 20 minutes. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know, like definitely I feel like it's definitely the more time that I've had this channel and the more time that I just realize how much fun it is to like not think about things like that. You guys, and I feel like not even on this channel or my channel or whatever, I keep seeing like an insurgence of comments that's like, oh my gosh, like I miss the old YouTube. I miss the old YouTube, like 2013, 2014 YouTube. And you guys, I am right there at you. I'm right there with you, at that point. I'm at you at that point. I really miss like how I used to feel and think and just about social media on a whole. And you guys, like, I don't know, man. I miss like the kind of content that used to be out there. I miss like, I don't know. I just feel like everybody's attitudes was different. Have you been on the internet for a long time? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, I just feel like I was scrolling through my Instagram account the other day and I was just realizing like nobody makes outfit collages anymore. Like, can I just be like retro in like 2013 retro? Because like literally nobody does this anymore. Why does no one do that anymore? That was so cool. It was cool. I was so cool. I don't know. I just genuinely used to have, oh my God, do you guys remember arm candy? Take me back. Take me back to arm candy. Look at that. So much fun. So much fun. Oh, and I can't find this. I'm still hoping I'm gonna find this in the move because a Swamp family member sent me this. It's literally like, you know, when you get like a fake driver's license or whatever. Well, it was a freaking fake Fox Mulder badge. Please note at the bottom how it says, what does it say? For entertainment use only, just in case you try and legitimately use your Fox Mulder badge. How about a little focusing? Is that too much to ask, camera? Not too much to ask? Clearly the answer is yes. Thank you. I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like in my own mind, definitely my fault. And then just definitely kind of how we've all honed it to be. Like, I feel like social media used to literally never get, like, you know, okay, let me try and say this in a way. Let me try and actually articulate my thoughts. But I feel like literally social media was never on mainstream media. It's like the two never did meet. Like, we were just here like doing our own thing on the internet, having fun, making magic happen. And I feel like definitely the more that there has been like mainstream kind of attention put on social media, like nothing good has come of it. And I feel like definitely myself, like I literally used to never care about numbers, like not likes, comments, views, anything. And then I feel like the deeper that I got into it and the more that I was kind of made to feel like I was part of something bigger and that it all mattered, it has not made me a happier person. I promise you that. Because like just looking back on like all these Instagram pictures that I used to spend hours taking and like hours crafting and like splicing together and all these like lenses, like I feel like I just used to do stuff like that for hours, like not caring literally if one person liked it or saw it. And I just feel like I got so caught up in believing that things that don't really matter to me mattered, that it definitely like mind warped me, and it has not made me like a happy, cool, creative, or fun person. And now I just am retraining my brain. Slowly but surely, I'm trying to dig myself out of this hole and just like do stuff that I want to do. Like without the thought that like every video has to be like a really big, important, blah, like video. Like it really doesn't. It really doesn't. I can just sit down and film a thrift haul just because I enjoy doing it, because I genuinely enjoy doing it, because I genuinely enjoy like sharing stuff with you guys, sharing my adventures with you guys, and like who cares if like a bunch of people, do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like at the core of myself, like that's what I always have believed, and that's what I've always like told you guys, is to like, you know, just if you want to do this and you want to make videos, like just make videos, and like who cares if anybody watches it, you know? And it's just like I feel like kind of this lie, I don't know, it's like I started to just like what happened? I don't know. Like it's almost like I lost myself in a way, and I'm really very annoyed with that. And so now at this point, I don't know, you guys, like I wanna start doing arm candy again. Like I just feel like it was a much simpler time, you know? And I feel like now, and it's always like so tempting, do you know what I'm saying? It's like I see these people who do these daily vlogs, and they're just doing these like super magical, crazy, like impossibly awesome things every day. And it's like part of me is like, that looks amazing, that looks fun. Do you know what I'm saying? But I bet is it fun? I don't know. I want to know. 411, is it fun? Okay, let's put that on a t-shirt. I like that. Is that my new slogan? 411, is it fun? Does 411 still exist? Now I want to Google that. I'm gonna put that on like on a 90s phone on a t-shirt and be like, 411, is it fun? Riddle me that, Batman. But do you know what I'm saying? Like part of me, it's like almost like you get sucked into thinking that's what you want to do. And I think part of me does want to do. I feel like definitely my whole life I've always been torn in between two things. And it's like I want to just do whatever I want to do and like whatever, and I don't care what anybody else is doing. But then there is always that temptation that's like, I want to do that, but I want to do it my own way. You know, like, I don't know, but it's just like, oh, I don't think I ever could, unless it was like the sitting every day for hours behind a computer. I don't know, like what, I've always said that, like I have great desire. I wish I could like daily vlog, but then again, I don't think I could do it on either channel that I have now. I don't know though, maybe I could do like little bits and pieces. I'm just at war with myself. Like part of me is just like, break it down, like just go back, like go back in time. And then part of me is like, no, like there is stuff that is cool now, but just like don't get so bogged down by the system. I don't know, you guys, like does any of this make any sense at all? Like I just feel like things used to be so different. Like how am I so nostalgic for like 3 years ago? It really doesn't make any sense. It's not that long ago. I'm not like really like if only I could get back to 1985. Like it's really not that extreme, but it's so like sometimes I feel like I can't even keep up. And do I want to, you know, with like everything that's going on these days. And I feel like it's just a totally different beast now. It's almost untamable. And I'm just like, what is going on? Like, it's just, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's why, and I don't know if I said this in a vlog and then I didn't put that vlog out, or if I have said this before, but that's one of the biggest reasons why I'm so grateful for the community tab on YouTube, because I feel like it's kind of taken me away from one of the most irritating things on the internet, which is anything Facebook has anything to do with, honestly. I know I've voiced that a million times, but it's just like, do you know what I'm saying? I feel like in so many ways, like that was the beginning of like taking away actual, what am I trying to say here? Taking away like actual connection between like just people doing things on the internet and like having a community and being able to talk to people, and like literally corporatizing, is that a word? I did graduate with an English degree, not that you would know it, but just kind of taking social media and strongly shifting it with a corporate narrative, where it's not just like people online doing cool stuff. It's like literally like you want to, it's like a pay to play kind of system, which is just like, at this point, I'm just like, okay, have it your way, but at least let me pay for an account so that I can just like talk to people who are on my page. It's infuriating. It's literally infuriating. But that's why I am so glad to have community tab on my YouTube channel, at least on my main channel, because once again, it allows me to like talk to you guys, hang out with you guys, put random posts out, ask you guys questions, do polls, like just interact with you guys more. And I just don't know, this has been such a blah, 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 blah conversation for 10 more freaking minutes and 21 seconds. But I don't know. I feel like that's why it's so good for me to have this place where I can kind of just tell you guys like how I feel about things really, and like just kind of my opinion on it all in a very unclear kind of way. But I don't know. I guess that is the difference, is that I felt like it wasn't so hard and it wasn't so controlled back in the old days, and it was just like people doing cool stuff and everybody kind of had their own little sections of the internet, or like sections of the world. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there wasn't as much drama. I felt like there wasn't as much toxicity, craziness going on, and I feel like it, I'm hesitant to say this because I do feel like most people on social media are genuine. Most of the people I've met seem to be like very genuine, cool people. But I don't know, I feel like it's just like opened it up to something else that, I don't know, all our minds have been poisoned by it. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't know. Do I end this here? All of our minds have been poisoned on it. The end. But I don't know. Definitely it just like put a real cramper in my damper, because it just makes you feel like something's wrong or something's off, or you're not putting out good content. I mean, there's a million thoughts. There's literally a million thoughts. I don't even want to bore you guys with these million thoughts. But I don't know. Don't be surprised if you see arm candy again. Don't be surprised if you see an outfit collage. Like, I feel like even my Instagram, look at how much not cool it is now. You guys, I just want to be myself again. I don't know if that's even an accurate statement to say that I'm not myself, or that I haven't been myself. I just feel like I felt out of sorts for a really, really, really long time. And if I could do some kind of like Jim Morrison desert walk and talk to a lizard and just recenter myself, I feel like I would be like, okie doke. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not so much that I feel like I completely lost myself, but I do just need a little bit of like refocusing, recentering, and just like remembering the fun things that I do just because they're fun to me and I like to share them with you guys, and it doesn't matter if anybody else watches it or not. And you know what I'm saying? I'm also kind of at war, because I'm just like, I don't just want to, it's like I want to make things that I enjoy, that I hope other people enjoy, but also I just don't want to be a jerk and just be like, whatever, I'm gonna do what I want, watch it or don't, you know, because it's like I am trying to like make you guys laugh, give you guys like entertainment, give you guys things that you generally like, that you genuinely want to watch, but also I'm just like, is this my face? 411, is it fun? Should that be the title of this video? I feel like it should. I feel like I should make it the title of the video, just so that I remember that phrase. Do you guys remember bee hands? I wish I could revive that catchphrase. That was one of my favorites. I still remember that vlog where we actually caught a bee like going like this. If you were like an OG Swamp Family member, that might be from like 2011, 2012, long time ago. Let's take it back. But I don't know, what a mishmash of topics. Have you watched this whole thing? Does anybody watch? Here I am saying, does anybody watch these? I really do wonder, though, who does like listen to these ramblings. Sometimes I do just feel like I'm talking to myself. I'm gonna go like put more Sensodyne on my teeth. My teeth like, oh, so much sensitivity. Probably because all I do is like chug coffee and tea and eat chocolate bars for like the past 5 days. What is Earth? I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. I know I say this every day. Literally, I have the best of all intentions to do this every single day, and then it's like foiled again. It's 2 in the morning. Probably won't get this actually uploaded until 4 because I have to import it. That takes forever and ever and ever. But I don't know, you guys, we'll see. Maybe I'll be like vlogging through a hurricane. Wouldn't that be fun? Probably not really. I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully, if I don't get washed away. Oh, tomorrow's just Thursday. There's a possibility. See you guys tomorrow. Love y'all. Bye.